Of the Watcher Brotherhood. A letter from Josephus, a watcher, to John during John's exile on the island of Patmos. This letter was a response to John's earlier letter and was discovered in a broken jar in unearthed catacombs in the ruins of ancient Rome. It is not certain if there were any more letters after this one, but this letter clearly revealed that the Watchers were still in possession of the vial of blood. Greetings in faith, brotherhood. I believe that I have discovered something that time has thought lost. I believe that humanity's arrogance of devising what they thought to be a true collection of writings and expelling that which they did not understand or feared has left us vulnerable to the coming darkness. I fear that my research is revealing that we have only part of the picture, and because of that, we have chosen a path that has led us closer to our own prideful destruction. The rise of the Dracon has been our focus, and yet when combined with historical documents that once may have been considered authoritative, the picture changes. I believe that the time of darkness is here. The gods of the shadows are at odds, but they will be united by the One. Do not be so naive to believe that we will be able to hold this back. I fear there is no overcoming our fatal mistakes and arrogance. My notes are not fully compiled yet. I will notify you upon their completion, or if I discover a way that we may be able to reconcile this before all is lost. There is one key that seems to come through all of this, the vial, but I do not understand its meaning in this. This is only a fragment of the letter that was found. It was removed from the site and stored with artifacts from the archaeology site by the watcher and gatekeeper of the church at Heigelblut. Eve's journal. I hate the saying that time heals all wounds. Those who say that have no idea what real wounds are. They are the paper cuts within the gore of a Viking mauling. You may not feel them all the time. Nonetheless, they're still with you. I have no idea what heals wounds, but I know that I wrap mine in the dressings of revenge. Yes, it may not heal, but it sure brings on a nice thick scab. Why not time? Well, it has been 5 years since I discovered who I am, what I am, and watched as my mentor was brutally killed. Do you think that time has healed any of that? How about the vile abuse I endured at the hands of immoral degenerates at a young age? Nope, it's all still there. I'm not sure where the last 5 years have gone. I have not had much contact with Leah or the Alliance. I have had some run-ins with them here and there, but for the most part, we stay out of each other's way. I am aware that much has taken place in the realm of the Alliance and the Fallen. From what I understand, the Arch-Council did not appreciate it or take it lightly that Leah did not do what they had hoped for her to do, and that was to ensure that I, the last of the Jerusalem breed, stayed true to their militant spiritual rhetoric. To be fair, it wasn't her fault. I mean, who are they? They preach about free choice, but then when I fade away into the shadows and choose my own path, they crucify their own? I am the least of Leah's fans, but truly it was not her fault or choice that I have taken this path on which I travel. If a choice is truly based upon free will, as the Arch-Council likes to insinuate, then let it all be. Go seek after your next spiritual lackey and warrior. Well, anyway, from what I gather, the Arch-Council has chosen to place Leah's team on a probationary period, but according to some sources, this has turned into a permanent back-shelf position. Her team has been unable to accomplish anything. For me, I don't much care, because it has left me with more scum to deal with, and for me, it is the nectar of the gods. As for the clans, the Fallen, they've become a disbanded dishevelment of inept gangs of power-hungry buffoons. You know, I've never used the word buffoon before, but I do like it. They have fallen apart as a whole, but have become stronger within each house that is represented. It really doesn't affect what I do at all, but, you know, it is where things are. The House of Akate has outgrown the Adremelech clan, mostly due to Ariok's breaking away on his own. My so-called kindred, the Nephilim, are out and about. They still are the assassins for hire that they have always been, but with just a bit more power with Kadar at the helm. Kadar. Ha! Now this buffoon, you see how I did that, is a prick. Just saying. He hides within the shadows and is always on the outskirts of what I'm doing. I'm not sure if he thinks I can't detect that he is there, but he is like an annoying mosquito that keeps buzzing just out of the ring of light. You can hear it, but can't get close enough to swat it. Now I guess that leaves me. What do I say about me? How have the 5 years touched me? I'm not really sure. I know that I cannot change that I am Nephilim, and I cannot change the past. But I sure can do everything in my power to ensure that the past is not repeated in the future by seeking revenge in the present. That is them. This is me. And this is the here and now. Revenge is sweet. Forgiveness is futile.